Bonjour, aujourd'hui, nous sommes mercredi. Parlons en français, je ne peux pas parler français, parlons en français. Où allons, je vais promener dans la quartier lune, dans la salle is blue, but not clear. Huh. Okay, we probably can learn that. And French, first thing first, we didn't have any new words for the past few days because my mind is floating with a lot of stuff. And today, do I have anything on my face? No. Okay. Today marks a very critical day for me because we're gonna explain. I'm gonna explain something, but first let's learn some French. Crow. We forgot to learn crow. Est-ce un jeu Norwegian? Yes. Il est 6 heures, il est 7 heures. More like 7 o'clock almost because I came out late. So what else? I came out late. I was researching stuff, so that's important. That's the topic for today. But before we get to that, what else? Today is Katze 14, right? 14, 15. I'm getting my dates messed up as well. So one of the small things I need to check before I come out is dates and the time. Ugh. Okay, let's jump to action. So parlons anglais. La maison. Voiture. What else? What other stuff we can and should learn in French? Oh, we need to say we are going back home now. So that one's later. Okay, let's go to the juicy part. Okay, so the juicy part is I need to kick out some bad habits. This is a lifetime worth of bad habits. So one or two in particular, it's the attachment emotion, right? The attachment issue. Because I like stuff, right? I like stuff. I don't like to sell away stuff, and when I sell away, I feel sad, regret, disappointed, blah blah blah. So no. We need to kick that out. Main reason is, remember the money that I said I invested? Okay, so one of the issue is when I get the said item, I don't want to sell when it comes to if it's just pure profit, right? It's technically a no-brainer not to sell because we have to abide rule number one, the rule of the world or the universe number one. Nothing lasts forever. Okay, nothing lasts forever, and therefore if we can sell anything for profit, as long as it's not it doesn't degrade our life, we must do it. We must really do it. So that's one of the reasons why I cannot let go of collectibles, toys and everything. It takes me a long time to let it go. Let it go. So because of that, getting into all these investment things, it's very critical. Like I can hold things that lose out its value and I still hold it, and when people say, hey, you know what, I'll give you the same amount of money for retail, would you let it go? Yeah. And another thing is okay, on one end some people say it might be a good habit because you hold it even though you take losses, hold it, and then next thing you know, you be hopeful, hopefully it comes right in price, right? Sometimes the answer is not as simple as that. You just have to let it go. Not just monetary, but many things. But this one I'm going to apply to monetary value because the next portion is also the main reason why rule number one, which is this, makes rule number one of the most important rule for me to break the habit of hoarding. Okay, so number two, very simple and straightforward. We do not want to keep idle items, assets. Idle assets are the worst, are the bane of everything. Remember, I think a few vlogs ago, I put a few parables, story parables, and there are many things, right? So this one is directly from the Bible. So it's something around. So yeah, so that's that. And idle money or assets that are idle are just bad. It's really bad. It again, like one of the stories that I brought back. I keep reminding myself, right? If I give you a bag of money and you just hide it, just keep it and hide it, you don't grow it. Why do I need to give it? What's the point giving it to you? That's the reason why. So when it comes to money and asset, no attachment, please. No attachment. I have to keep telling myself that again and again and again, because I got a lot of assets lying around. If I can easily just sell it, all of them, and get profit, and then kick back, and then go to another project, which is reason number one, or the actual reason. You want to sell profit, and you want to keep letting the money go. And idle money is bad, no matter how you see it. So that's the most critical thing. And another thing is, because I want to get into another project, I don't want to inject money. Remember our first rule? Not first rule. Our raccoon. Is this the same raccoon? Trash Panda. Idle money is the worst. Where was I? Trash raccoon. We'll probably just learn raccoon later. It's really, right now in my head it's just filled with all these things, because later I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna set up some sales and make sure I sell some stuff so I can get money for the next project. Oh yes, because I made a promise to you guys, I promised to myself not to put any new money to the platform, to the Wax platform. Everything has to be self-sufficient, self-generated, or self-generating. And if I don't sell any assets that I generated, therefore I won't get any money. Okay, that's that. Yeah, it is important. It is. So later I'm gonna go back, set up some sales, make some fundraising, so that I can call it my mini fundraiser. Once I get that, get into the list. So one of these, it's a very famous thing right now for the NFT world, right, in general, is that before you buy something, you have to get into the queue, and in order to get into the queue, some people will place restrictions, and some of the restrictions requires purchase. So to me, I think not a big issue, because right now I can generate money in that platform, and it's the same platform. So a lot of projects, or a few projects that I'm eyeing on, relies on money on that platform. And in my opinion, I think it's okay, because it's free money. But again, it's not technically free, because I paid a big capital, so I have to pay back my own self. And if I don't sell any assets, technically speaking, I'm not paying myself back. So again, in a way, it's still useless if I don't sell things. So I need to learn how to sell. I need to learn how to get profit, and this is the part where I can safely say problem number one, or public enemy number one. A lot of P's today, right? PPP. Look at the moon, so nice. Okay, anyway, derailed. We're gonna end up with that shot. Is that we cannot be greedy. If you get profit, just do it and don't look back. That's how I look at it. So I've not to say I did a few times. See, the thing is, when you do a correct sale at the correct time, it feels good. I like that. And then after that, a few days later, you see the price goes up, and then you feel sad because you greed. And that's one of the things that I also need to cut it off. No emotions. When it comes to just that, numbers, no emotion. Because of emotion, well, I get burned a lot. That's for sure, right? All my experience of, all this investment this, investment that. Like, I can easily say, most of my insurance life savings under the guise of insurance. Still hate it, right? Still hate it to the core. But see, that's the thing, that is out of my control, because I signed the policy, and well, technically I can get up, but I want to see it through. So on one hand, I can be that stubborn and stupid, but in this case, I got full control of my assets. I buy and sell, so I should actually, utilize it. Don't be stupid. Don't be a stupid me. And that's all I have for you for today, just to put on the vlog. Loons Den LaSalle, love it, nice, fantastic. And for that, I would say, je te verrai demain, je rentre à la maison maintenant. Okay, we need to learn how to say hours as well. So 6 a.m. So it's 6 a.m. in the morning. So 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't think they'll say 6 a.m. right? So Caesar is 6 o'clock. Caesar Le Martin, 2. Oh great, now I probably can add the word 2 as well because we got pour is 4. So 2, Caesar? Yeah, Caesar La Soir, 6 o'clock in the evening. Is that right? I have no idea. Probably we'll just revisit. Yeah.